Hello everyone and welcome to the new Entourage Consulting and Promotions website. This video is going to be an instructional tutorial on how to log into the employee portal and how to navigate through the portal and sort of the different functionalities that the portal has. So without further ado, we're going to just jump right into it. In the top, you're going to go to your favorite browser and you're going to want to go to our new website, entouragecp.com. And while I do say you can use your favorite web browser, we do have a little bit of a problem with Internet Explorer. For whatever reason, the compatibility of Internet Explorer is a little bit funky. So if you are using Internet Explorer and it's not necessarily working, try jumping onto a different browser. If you are still experiencing any problems, please feel free to call us, call your hiring manager, and let them know so we can resolve that fairly quickly. So the first step, like I said, is to go to entouragecp.com, and then in the top right hand corner right here, you're going to see portal login. We're going to click on that. Now if you're working in the Southeast region, you're going to click on this portal login button at the top, or if you're working in the Midwest region, so any of these states, you're going to click on the portal login button above that. And it's going to take you to our portal login screen. So now if this is your first time logging in, or if you've forgotten your password, you're going to click this link at the bottom. And it's going to prompt you to enter your username or email address. We don't use usernames. It's the email address that we have sent hiring documents to you. If you don't know what email address we have used, again, feel free to contact the hiring manager and they will let you know what email address we've used. So I'm going to type in our email address and you're going to hit this reset password button. Now I've already done this to save us a little bit of time. And you're going to get a screen that looks like this, saying an email has been sent. It contains a link to reset your password. The next step is to open up your email, and in our email we have the password reset, and it's going to give you a link. So I'm going to click on this link in the email, and now it's going to prompt us to enter a new password. So you're not required a capital or lowercase letter or a special character, but the passwords are case sensitive. So just remember, if you are using capital letters, that you will have to enforce that. So I'm going to enter in a new password. And it's just asking you to repeat the new password. That way you are ensured that you did not make a mistake. So they just have to match, and then you're going to press change password. I'm going to press don't save, and then it's going to bring you right back into the email login. So now we're going to enter in our email address and the password we just created. And then you're going to press the login button right here. So as you can tell, this is the home page. This is the My Events tab, and there are already two sort of different events that already pop up, and you'll see sort of the whole layout. I'll click into that and we can go over that more in depth. So the very first tab at the top right is the the My Events, which we automatically came up in, and then the second one is the upcoming programs. And here you're going to see a calendar view of all of the different programs that we will be working. And essentially this is for your convenience, so you guys can look and see at whatever dates and times we are running programs. I really highly recommend that you guys use this filter by state button, and you just click whatever state that you guys are working in. Now, if you're working in a state that is very close to another state or borders another state, feel free to be able to choose multiple states. So for instance, we can click on Alabama and Georgia, or North Carolina and South Carolina. And to save these preferences, you're going to click on your states and then you're going to press OK at the bottom. And basically what this will do is that when you open up in an actual event, it'll automatically only show the areas in your specific state. So it'll kind of filter out a lot of these options and give you the ones that are closest to you. So in order to schedule or request to be scheduled for an event, you're going to click into the actual program. So let's say I want to work tomorrow, this Oliver Winery, and oh, they're all scheduled, so I can't work there. So maybe I have a last second spot I can work today. So basically you're going to request to work this location. And then in the top right hand corner, you're going to see a little green box that should pop up. There it is, saying the event has been requested. This will change from request to unrequest as your actions. You don't have to do anything further from here. We're just going to hit close. And now if we go back to the My Events tab, you'll see the event that I just requested is popping up. Now, when the hiring manager does approve you for this event, you're going to see instead of it saying unrequest, it's going to say scheduled. And basically, when you are scheduled for the event, that means that you are confirmed to work that event, and there's a really awesome feature. So see how all of these are highlighted. It doesn't make a difference which one you click on, but it is a link to the actual event itself. And basically you're going to get a checklist filled with all of the different requirements that you need to complete in order to be paid, essentially. And it has a lot of different information. So here you can print the printable recap form, and basically if we click on this, it'll send it directly to a printer. Well, I don't need to print it right now. And basically these are the forms that you're going to take into the store with you, and you're going to be able to take your notes and jot them down while you're actually in the store. Now when you're done with the event, you're going to upload that printed recap form, and a scanned image is alright, or a picture of the form is alright. Both are acceptable. You're basically going to click on this, and it's going to ask you to upload a file. So just make sure that the file is of the picture or the scanned document is on that device. The next is uploading the ISI report, the item sales inquiry report. Again, same sort of basis. If you're able to get a printed version and you can scan that in, or if you want to take a picture of it, that will work as well. Uploading check-in photos, same concept. Those will be, obviously JPEG files, which are photo files. You can just upload them directly to here. And then the new sort of feature to the portal is the online recap form. And I've sort of run through and filled out a couple responses, and basically the online recap form is the exact same thing as the printed recap form, just on an online format. And basically this is going to save us a lot of time and a lot of energy from manually inputting the data ourselves. So we do ask that when you do type these recap forms, these online recaps forms out, we will be double and triple checking them just to make sure that they are accurate. But we ask that you guys are super careful when you're entering these. All of the numbers matter very dramatically. And of course, all of the feedback that you guys leave us are super important to our clients. So as you can tell right here, you're going to have your total number of units sold and the price per unit. And you can sort of enter all of those right here. So I'm just, for the sake of example, I've entered in $14.99 and 100 units for each of these different Kim Crawford wines. And then you're going to see competitor brand and the retail price. Now, if you notice, there's a whole bunch of N/A's. And at the bottom, if we go and we delete one, and let's hit save, let's see if it'll give me my message. If there's any box that is not completely filled out, there at the very beginning, you're going to see a box that says, please enter N/A for a box that does not contain any items in that text field. That is not something you guys should be using. The only place that should be applied is if there's, sort of 4 competitor brands and there's only 3 different wines that are being sold. or less. So let's say there's only 1 or 2 wines that you guys are selling for an event. We're really looking for 1, maybe 2 competitor brands per bottle of wine. But if there isn't another bottle that is a competitor brand, then that's where you can put the N/A in both fields. Other than that, there should be no reason for the N/A. It does not apply to any other boxes. Again, it is super important that you guys fill out all of these boxes. So please describe what the weather like was today. Well, today my sales were really good. It was a nice day out and sunny and no rain. Everyone was in a happy mood. Okay, and that is something that is somewhat expected, just a couple sentences. Same thing with number 8. What were some comments made about the featured items? Great price. And now this will sort of reflect whatever you hear obviously in the store from your specific customers. Great value, maybe, let's say. Wonderful selection, and so on and so forth. So just again a couple different blurbs about the different featured wines. And now number 8 should sort of be your longest question. When we ask number 9, we're basically saying, hey, look, what could have been better? What could have made this event even more successful? How do you feel that this promotion went well? In this scenario, we're looking for maybe 3-4 sentences, something, a short paragraph perhaps, some insights and suggestions. And we really read all of these from all of you guys entering in your information, and we really take into account the information that you guys give us. So the more feedback we get, the more responsive and more helpful we can be to you guys in the future. So today was great. There was great customer feedback. I feel as if we could have improved on the traction of customers in the store. Perhaps working another day would have been something along these lines. And we can always spell check, please, and that's another real good point to be making. We will sort of again intercept and adjust all of your different formatting and spelling errors, but please, if you can take a couple minutes, just proofread and double check what you wrote and make sure it's legible, written in full sentences. So we're going to hit save, and know that until you get this green box that says answers have been saved, it will not save your answers. And as you upload more individual items, this checklist should have all green check marks. So I'm going to upload a random file, and I'll upload my home budget for this event and upload check-in photos. So maybe it's this file right here. And again, you're going to be getting green boxes as they have been uploaded, and basically you will not be getting paid until all of these sort of boxes have the green check marks, but more importantly, they have the green check marks with all of the proper documents. So don't do what I just did, which is upload random documents. You need to be uploading the specific check-in photos, uploading the ISI reports, and uploading the printed recap forms, and then filling out the online recap form, which is this, in its entirety. Again, super important that this is filled out entirely. And the only sort of last tab that I really want to show you guys is the logout tab. And as soon as you click that, as you imagine, it will log you out. So that's sort of it for now, but we do want to remind you guys, if you guys have any questions, concerns, if I didn't cover anything, please feel free to reach out to us. If you're having any problems at all with the portal, if you notice something on our website looks funky, please let us know. The faster you guys tell us about a problem, the faster we can address the problem. And chances are, if you're having a problem, there's 5 other people that might be experiencing the same problem. So please contact us with your issues, but also try and understand that if one of you are having a problem, like I just said, there might be 5 people having the same issue. We'll try and keep you guys up to date with sort of different updates and other issues that we might be experiencing. But that's all for now. Thank you all very much for paying attention, and cheers and good luck. Thanks for watching the video.